to the Angel families, I'm going to apologize for my colleagues. They issue crocodile tears, they issue fake sympathy, and then they continue to defend the open border policies that enable preventable crimes that brought you here today. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that they are still continuing to defend illegal immigration and act like it is not a mortal wound to this country. Your country failed you, and I'm sorry. Madam Secretary, very quickly, does illegal immigration help or hurt the quality of health care for Americans?
It hurts the quality of health care.
Does it help or hurt the quality of public education?
It hurts the quality of public education.
Public safety?
It hurts public safety.
What about the quality of social safety nets?
Yes.
Does it help or hurt?
It hurts. It diverts the resources away from American citizens who need the service of those programs.
Does it help or hurt local law enforcement?
It hurts them, stretches their resources too thin.
What about the availability of housing?
It's driven up housing costs.
What about the cost of insurance?
Insurance is higher.
What about wages for American workers?
They steal wages out of pockets. In fact, one of the most compelling stories, if he could ever get the chance to tell it, is Marcus's. He was a truck driver for years. When he worked for that company, he was paid 70 cents a mile. He said now they pay their drivers 40 to 45 cents a mile because they're all illegal aliens.
Does it help or hurt American children?
It hurts American children.
What about low-income families? Does it help or hurt Americans who are on the lower spectrum of the income table?
Yeah, it hurts them. And most of our public housing and assistance, many of them were filled with illegal immigrants instead of families who really needed the help.
Yep. And the number that I find most staggering as a federal law enforcement officer that is neglected over and over and over again is since the year 2000, 1.3 million Americans have lost their lives because of drug overdoses. Nobody talks about that cost. Yes, Americans are involved, but that does not happen without open borders and illegal immigration. That's an incalculable cost. Lost families, lost creativity, lost culture. Talk about a blight on our country's future. Losing 1.3 million Americans in 26 years. And rather than condemn this blight, elected Democrats, activist judges, activist bureaucrats, rather than assisting you in getting illegal immigrants out of the country, rather than just simply saying, if you're here illegally, leave. They fight you at every turn. Can you please describe briefly the obstruction that you've had to endure in trying to remove people who are here illegally by my friends on the other side of the aisle?
Well, activist federal judges many times force us to cease operations or to stop detaining individuals while we go to appeal and have to win at a higher court that is more fair and recognizes the legality and the constitutional rights that American citizens have and how our law enforcement operators and officers do their work each and every day. So it is
what about local law enforcement in sanctuary jurisdictions? Have they obstructed your efforts?
That's one of the reasons why you see so many of our agents in an area when we have to do a targeted enforcement, is that we also have to, because we don't have the back of local law enforcement, have to secure the scene and make sure we're prepared for any kind of a situation that might come up.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to close with this. To any of the members of the audience and the Angel families who are here for your own personal tragedy, if you believe that the open border advocates in the Democratic Party care more about you as opposed to illegal immigrants, I want you to stand up. Not one person is standing up. Not one person on the other side of the aisle is committing to help you, Madam Secretary, remove people who are here illegally. And it really ticks me off when people say they have not committed a crime, so we shouldn't deport them. What that is saying in another sense is we want an American to be victimized from someone who is here illegally before we take action. That's disgusting. If you're here illegally, you should leave the country. That should not be too radical.